Welcome. Welcome back. Let me put on some chapstick. Fix my lips. I just ate lunch and I forgot to touch it. Hey, y'all like my title? I feel like I had to make this video. Yes. Um, so voting. Every time elections come around, everybody, oh, you gotta vote. Oh, you gotta vote. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta vote if you want to make change. No, you don't. Before there were elections, wasn't change made? Let me ask again. Before there were elections, before you were even able to vote, weren't there already changes? Didn't stuff change before people were allowed to vote? Yep, sure was. People that know themselves and know what they truly are don't vote. Okay? That would be like you lining up to vote on which kid is going to drive your brand new car without no driver's license. Okay? Why would a higher minded being stoop to go and pick out their human ruler? I don't know. You know, Prince said, you say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. So let me guide you to the purple rain. Let me show you your real connection. Let me show you that you reign supreme. I'm not voting for anybody to rule or create crap that I don't ever probably will respect or care about or give permission to even think that they have some type of authority. I don't care. People gonna do what they want to do anyway. That's why they have to have laws and put people in jail because they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. So I don't vote because people died. They were tricked. If you were lied to, just like if you were lied to and say, oh, if you go through that door, there's a bunch of candy in there. And then when you walk in, they spray you with some machine guns. Okay. They were tricked. The best way to make someone think that they want something is to deny it first. Oh, no, you can't have this. This is not for you. Then they're going to fight for it because they said, it's not for me. They have it. Why not? It's a trick. Oh, you can't have this. You don't have, you're not important enough. No, no, no. They were tricked, baby. And we're supposed to be wiser, smarter, and spiritually more in tuned and see a trick when it's coming. Okay. So it's the good old reverse psychology syndrome. And they fell for it hook, line, and sinker. That's why I don't want to vote. That's why I'm not into politics because I'm above politics. And so are most of you guys. But you just been tricked. Yep, y'all like my facial expressions. I'm trying to give y'all some animation over here. So I don't care who did what, why, who running for what, da 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 da. No human can rule you. Don't matter. Mhm. If you never turn on a television, if you never watched an election or the news or whatever, and you just lived life every day, got up, did what you need to do to get your little money, went out, picked up your kids, it wouldn't matter who was on the screen. Thank you, Erica. Sprinkle, sprinkle, 4.99. Thank you, girl. That I love them little black hearts and the kiss. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, people that don't even have a TV, who don't even know who the president is, that living off in the rainforest somewhere, or in the hills, or in the mountains or something, it's not affecting people. It only affects you if you buy into it. Okay. All you got to do is live, pay your bills and pay your taxes, and you good. It don't matter who's the president. Whether you want to pay more taxes or less, it don't matter. You still got to pay them. You're going to go shopping whether stuff is on sale or not. You still got to eat. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Most of them don't do nothing anyway when they in office, but make stuff worse. And you looking for them to save you, and you supposed to be saving them. That's stupid. So I will never vote. I will never understand why people vote. I'll see them as being fooled. Like, I don't feel for the dope. Okay. So I'm beyond it. And it's not anything bad against anyone who wants to be a politician. Not saying that they're wrong for that. That is a job. That is a position. That is a person who gets a paycheck, baby. That is a job. Somebody signed a check. They are not a leader. They are a paid employee. So you running out to elect the top employee, the face of the country, who's going to get a paycheck signed by somebody. I don't know who's signing that paycheck, but they do get a paycheck. They are on somebody's payroll. So your leader got a boss. Your leader has a payroll. Is on payroll. There you go. You're not voting either. You're done. I'm not either. Nothing has gotten better. Right. Hey. So I was shamed into voting once. I wish you would have lied, would have saved more money, energy. Now here's another thing. I don't know if this is illegal or not. I should actually research it. Whenever someone tries to shame me about voting and your ancestors, I say, I will vote, but you're gonna have to pay me. I will, whoever you want me to vote for, it's gonna cost you. You can buy my ballot. I'm actually just joking when I say that, but to show them how much I really don't care, and how I'm only doing it for the money, not for no leader, makes them even more frustrated. And the funny thing is, they don't want to pay you. They just want you to be done like them. The real Dana, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you vote in local elections? Love your platform. Pay for vote. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, I don't vote in anything, because if people want change in their community, they need to get out and make a change. If you got trash on your street, go pick it up. You shouldn't have to vote somebody in there to tell people to pick up some trash. If your school sucks and y'all ain't got no books in y'all's neighborhoods, or whatever, start a campaign fundraiser. Where is your power as people? Thank you, Joyce Fit Life. You are so right. I'm the high power. We don't need a president anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, Joyce Fit for Life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you were to sign up to be a fundraiser, you only have to donate legally 20% of your profits to said organization. The rest is for you. Okay. So if we were smart and knew thyself, we wouldn't need to vote in any type of election. We would just go solve the issue ourselves. Why wait on other people? Okay. So, mhm. It's not really overthrowing the government. It's basically not needing the government. Okay. It's basically the government becomes in the far background, cutting out the middleman. Exactly. It's like drop shipping. You order stuff from China or um, somewhere local. You don't need to put it in a store. People ain't got to line up and get dressed and put on their deodorant and walk out and stand in line and compare prices. You ain't got to do that. You just get online and click what you want and you out. The problem is solved. So it's basically you're taking the power back into your own hands by not even participating in choosing anyone to do what you're supposed to be doing or what you want to be done. If you want something done and you don't do it, but you want to go stand in line and click a button hoping that the person is going to do it that you voted for, they might have sat up there and lied. And still the thing never gets done and you back at square one. Sometimes it does get done, sometimes it doesn't. The problem is it could have already been done and more if people just stop trying to find leaders and just be divine, doing things already by themselves. So that's how I feel about it. Right. I'm not I'm not disrespecting any ancestors that may have given their life out of, being tricked, but you have to also remember that, you know, it's easy to be tricked every time you turn on the TV and in the news. It's easy to be tricked and lied to when you depend on other people for your information and you don't listen to your own intuition and you don't know thyself. It's easy to be tricked, but we're above that now. We already know who we are and we don't need a leader. Okay. We are the leaders. Um, we are the leaders. We already are. We just don't know it. Anybody can be a leader. You don't need to be appointed. You can just be a leader of what you believe in at the current moment. Oh, okay. I'm gonna elect myself to be leader of making sure something in my community is done. I just made myself the leader of that. Bam. I'm a leader. Okay. Um, that's right. I don't even think that happened. I just think this something that they say. Well, I couldn't tell you because I wasn't there back in the old days, but maybe you could ask somebody that was and you know, um, and let them tell you the story to make citizens feel good, right? So, you know what corporations do? And they sponsor people of the community for advertisement. You don't need the government to clean up your community. You need a corporation to sponsor you to advertise for them and be your own leader. We live in a capitalistic society. Everybody wants something for something. Be smart about it. Use what you know to get what you want. Okay. The fastest way to get something is to go get it yourself. You know how when you're trying to tell your kid where something is and you got to sit there and explain it and they still don't know where it's at? Eventually you got to get up and go get it yourself. That's kind of like what this is, what voting is, and electing leaders and stuff like that. If you want something, go get it. If you want something done, go do it, or figure out how to get somebody else to do it, or for free and get paid or whatever. If you're a true alchemist and you want change in your neighborhood, you can actually get paid to change it. You know, this is why alchemy is so important. Spiritual alchemy, transmutation, mentalism, thought process, thinking, putting all these things together will alleviate any type of necessity for any type of government leaders. They can sit there like, you know, Parliament does, and the Queen and all of them, just be chilling and with, you know, just a face, but everybody else is going to be doing what they need to be doing. Right. So, thank you. Hey, love, where to send donations? Oh, Chocolate Rose, thank you. If you can't put a super chat payment down there, you can take my Cash App. Let's see. I'll type it in. My Cash App. There's my Cash App. So, same thing with the church, right? You don't need a pastor unless he's going to tell you the truth and help you decode and break it down for you. You don't need a pastor, you know, telling you A, B, C, and D and passing the collection plate around, and you still left with the same knowledge that you walked in with. So with less money in your purse, you don't need that either. So the church. All you need is your mind and your intuition and your knowledge of self, and everything you want, you'll figure out how to get it without having to vote for somebody to give it to you, without having to look for someone to save you or your community. All you got to do is get up and figure out how you can make money off of doing something that you want done. Believe me, and you'll get it done. What do you think about the 10% that they give to the church? They said to give to the church. We the church, baby. So where our money? Where's our money? Okay, the temple of God is this. Where is my money? You know, they giving it. Maybe they giving it in a different form. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have to pay taxes anymore. I don't know. My 10%. So if you're not giving me 10%, then you giving the wrong people the money. Give it back to yourself. Give it to other people. Put it in your bank account. There you go. That's how you donate 20% of your time, your earnings to the church. You go make you a savings account and stick it in there every time on Sunday. Okay. For real. Playing the sheep with the reparations. Exactly. I had some Facebook discussions about reparations. It's nice that they are dangling reparations. But again, it's the same thing as the voting. Why do I need money from someone because ancestors were in slavery and did not get paid, when in about 200, 300 more years, there's not going to be anybody on this planet that has any type of ability to even pay me that profited off those slaves. Think about that. You're gonna be like, "Oh, do you remember when great great grandfather got his reparations from those people that used to be on the earth?" You know, what happened, you know? So basically, it's like you don't need nothing from them. This is your planet. Like Michael Jackson said, I run the nation, or I'd rather nation fulfill the truth. So come together for me and you. This is our planet. You one of us. So why would you take money from someone who's not going to be here in about 200 years? This is your land. This is your planet. You got this. Everybody got this. It would kind of be like someone paying you to stay at this job when they secretly know that you own the corporation, but you working as the janitor. They got your name on a deed somewhere hidden, locked up, but they gonna give you a raise to stay working, and you took it, and you picketed for it, and you went on strike for that raise instead of doing the research to figure out that you own the building. So the point is, if you got the reparations, yeah, you might get a nice car and a nice house and live decent. That would be nice. But if you had certain knowledge, you'd be able to do that anyway. If you knew thyself, you'd be able to do that anyway because you wouldn't depend on anybody that you knew to get it for you. Because if you knew yourself, and your higher self would know how to get it on its own because it created it. So, but if you're given money and you don't ever figure out how to get it, what happens when it stops? What happens when you spend it all? You know, then what? You got used to something that got snatched away, and now you don't know what to do again. Back to square one. So I feel like it's kind of like, oh no, thank you. When someone's walking around with a tray of hors d'oeuvres, everybody done sneezed on and put their hands on, and like, would you like one? No, thank you. Being all extra bougie. So no, I mean, we don't need any of that. hmm Reparations should be paid in the form of land. It will be. Eventually, it will be. You know what I mean? The whole land. So why would you waste your time trying to get it now when it's all going to be yours in the future? You know, that's like trying to sue somebody that's about to that you got an insurance policy on, and they about 99 years old, and you paying lawyers to sue this person instead of just waiting. You know, just wait, be patient. And my analogies are like this because it's just what it is. It's an easier way to understand it. Why would you take their crumbs when you can have it all? Exactly. And see, the thing is, you